This program is intended for immature audiences.
This is a journey into the Northern Union Vape Show.
When we die, no need to cry, just revel in the times gone by. Oh, when we die, we go up so high, so free. Oh, when I die, oh, maybe I will realize how fast time flies. Oh, when I die, oh, maybe I will see. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll run a class to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll be the life. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll run a class to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life.
Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is Sunday night. We are back after a little bit of an hiatus. I did put that we've got a guest on. I have sent the link out, but he's not turned up yet, so I don't know if it were crosswires on my side or what. I don't know. Or but he's not seen it, and I've not had no response. So we were supposed to have the Pace Vapor on, but it might be crosswires on myself that he hasn't come on. So I don't know. We'll see. He may join us. He may join us in a little bit, but I'm not unsure. But I'll keep you informed on that. But you've just got me and Steve, basically. That's it. Me and Steve. Can you hear everybody? Are you talking, Steve? Can we hear you? Can we hear Steve?
Hello.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
So I hope you're all right. I hope you've had a good 2 week. I had a good time at seeing some Tiny Dancers with Elton John. And then had a week with COVID. So I've been off all week with fucking COVID for the second time. Great. Much fun. So,
Yeah. COVID, second time, man. It's Jesus Christ.
it is.
Did you feel as bad last time, was it? Or was it just...
No, not at all. And I tell you what, right? If you get a really bad sore throat,
Yeah.
I will pop it up so I can see. Ooh, that would. If you get a really bad sore throat, blocked nose, and a headache, take a test.
Okay.
Because that's what the symptoms I had. I had a really bad, massive headache. It was banging, blocked nose, and my throat. Fucking hell, man! Do you know when you touch your glands there, and they're out? The look like Mr. Intense when he's screaming. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit like that. So yeah, I were. And then I've ached a little bit and that. But if I hadn't have had to do a test, I'd have thought I'd got man flu and took maybe a day or two off. But obviously I told firm that I've got COVID, and the policy is because we go into care homes and that, I can't do it. I can't work.
Can you?
No. So I couldn't work. So I've been off all week. So I don't get paid for that either. So
Right.
so yeah. So other than that, but you've been ill as well, Steve. You had a bionic heart. You had your heart stopped, restarted, and a bit like $6 Million Man.
Well,
And,
it was more of the thing they did with me. They put a bloody this wire and tube and that in my artery in my leg that goes all the way up and then into the heart, and then they sort of do little, literally the little wire things inside my heart, giving it little shocks. And I tell you, if anyone has to have the same thing, it's a thing called an ablation. Just put up with the heart problems. It's fucking horrendous.
So when they say it's not going to work,
Yeah, because they give you an anaesthetic down by where they're going to make the insertion. Then they have to put this little sheath thing in that leaves an opening for what they use to do the thing.
feed it up. Yeah.
But when he's putting it in, it feels like he's trying to get a needle and trying to scrape across my bone. It's fucking horrendous. And then once he starts doing all that, you can't feel anything. You can still feel him having a bit of a wiggle. And then he goes, right, you're going to feel like hiccups now. And you can feel my heart go, doom, doom. And I think, I don't know whether I fell towards the end, I don't know whether I fell asleep or passed out, because last thing I knew, I was on the table him doing it. And next thing you know, I'm getting wheeled back into the room. But I landed on my feet with that, I found out, because you got Coventry University Hospital. And on the same ground, you got a private one called the Meriden Hospital.
Right.
And when I got the second time round, it said Meriden ward, and I thought, that's not over in in the posh one, is it? And I went over and I did have my. It looked like I got walked into an undecorated Premier Inn room. You know, got my own bathroom, little TV, and it was well posh. And
That's
then
all right.
all the crap that I've had the last 2 weeks, I think that's the karma getting me back for it. I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, you haven't been too well. So yeah, so we've been poorly boys.
Why did they anaesthetic on your feet first? No.
So he can't get off at the table and run away.
Oh, Simon Townsend, he's had 3 ablations. Ah, fucking hell, one's bad enough at 3. Fuck that. I feel for you there, Simon. Tell you. But the food was nice afterwards. Before I went in, the woman
Free cost meal.
Because it's a private hospital bit where they put me in because I think they're over, they're trying to catch up. And then the NHS books certain rooms out for a few days, so you can still get the NHS nurses and doctors performing it, but they just use that building. This woman come in, sat down like that, and goes, "Well, they like you to eat after you. So what would you like? What sandwich would you like? Would you like the prawn cocktail? Would you like the cheese? Would you like the salmon? This, that, and the other pudding? What would you like?" And I was just like, "Fucking." Even my missus is going,
Yeah. They say, would you like caviar with that, Mr. Blazing Vapes?
Would you like a little glass of bubbly?
Yeah, a little glass of bubbly and a little glass of and some caviar to wake you up.
Yeah, like I said, and since all the crap I've had the last 2 weeks, I think it's making up for it because it's
That's what it is. That's what it is.
not been fun. It's only like yesterday and today I've sort of felt a bit of normal.
Yeah.
Nicki Maynard. So it wasn't Wolfsgrave then. Well, yeah, it was on the Wolfsgrave, because it's officially called University Hospital Coventry in Warwickshire, but it used to be called Wolfsgrave Hospital, but everyone still refers to it as Wolfsgrave. But yeah, it's not a fun place to be.
So what we'll do is get Steve to do a little shout out while he's on a roll.
Yeah.
We'll do so if you're in participants.
We've got Craig D, we've got Free Rider Vapor.
He's doing a lot of shouting, he's Craig D.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he wants to be noticed because he says it's no long till Christmas.
No.
In capitals.
Grateful Ant, we've got Kevin Wexham, Lynn Smith, Mr. Intense. Nicki Maynard, good evening, sir. We have Savage Simon, 62. Simon Tansmond and Vapor Queen. That's in participants, and let's have a quick look. Oh, Mike Haynes has just joined us. Good
Happy birthday
evening,
a belated birthday for you, Mike Haynes. I think it was your birthday on Tuesday or Wednesday last week. So happy birthday for you.
21 again. The chair. Good evening, Bill. Tim B. Vaping Snowman. I think that's it at the moment. JP's just popped in. Good evening.
Good evening, JP.
Lucky lock broken. Oh, fucking hell.
Don't lie, you just like shouting.
Yeah.
So what I did was I put a new light up while I put the light behind it.
You're looking a bit blue.
A bit blue, yeah. I can go blue. I can go green.
Ooh.
And I can go red. So I put a new light up. And put my other light behind me now, so it's a bit more clearer. So yeah, did that and clean my desk. That's what we were just talking about before we came on the show. It's amazing how your desk just gets full of shite.
Oh jeez, yeah. I was just saying to Benny before, and it looks like a vape shop's just exploded onto my desk. I've got mods and tanks and bottles of juice, and fucking it's a nightmare.
There were bits of table that I forgot were there. Me.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! There's a white bit of table there.
Yeah.
So I hope you've all been well out there as well. I did have a surprise birthday party last night because it's my birthday on Wednesday. Just remember, if you want to watch UK Liquid Mix Show, it is my birthday on Wednesday. A couple of little super chats would be good.
Yeah.
So it is. It's my 50th birthday week.
Hi to Susie. Good evening, sir.
Guys, you all right, mate? So yeah, it's my 50th birthday week. So I got a present from the family of going to Benidorm for 4 days.
Benidorm, you got your own place?
Yeah.
Benny
Vapes. So they printed a sticker off the family saying Benny Vapes is going to Benidorm. So I'm going to in April next year. Going to Benidorm for 4 days.
Very nice.
So
have you ever been to Benidorm before? Though?
No. That's why they booked it. That's why.
Fucking hell. It's basically like Blackpool but with sun.
Well, that's why I wanted to go. So we're doing 4 days.
I think you'll have a bit of a laugh there, like, so
yeah,
right.
yeah. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday's my birthday. So if you want to wish me happy birthday, it's Wednesday, 29th is my birthday.
Mine's 3 weeks tomorrow.
Yes, you're 3 years behind. You're 3 years behind me.
I'll be 47.
So 3 years. Yes, I'm a big 5-0, me. I'm falling to pieces, though. Fucking hell, I'm all down there.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody, for happy birthday. It is on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But yes, I walked in. They told me we was going for the meal. It was an hour and a half drive, and then I walked in, and they were all like, "Surprise!" And I'm like, "Fuck, what about my meal?"
Oh, you fucker.
Yeah. Oh, I'm cabbage, mate. My knees are all battered. My knees are killing me. I woke up this morning, my legs were aching because I drunk alcohol. I think all alcohol must go out my legs now. Do you know what I mean? Do you know when you wake up and you think, "Fuck, I'm aching." And then it's been red hot, hasn't it? It's been red hot today.
Yeah,
again.
It's been really windy down by us, though. When the wind's not been there, it's been quite nice, but... No.
Yeah, it's definitely been windy. I've been sat out in sun. I've been recuperating on a chair like that. So has anybody been up to anything in... Not going to get pissed up like, no, because I'm at work next day, so this year I'm not. So, because I've had a week off sick, I can't afford to be off fucking work next week. Do you know what I mean? So I can't afford to have any time off because, like I say, I don't get paid. I don't know if anybody else don't get paid when they have. You got to do first 3 days with no pay, and then you have 2 days statutory sick pay, which is about fucking 90 quid or something. So yeah, I'm fucking well and truly skint this week. Yeah. Well and truly. Just what you don't need when mortgage is fucking due when it's gone up 60 quid. Last 3, because it's gone up 3 times, isn't it?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Mike's been across in Paris for work. Yes,
Gay Paris.
Gay Paris. JP said 40 pieces at 39. God help me if I get to your age. Yeah, if you 40 pieces, I felt a piece at 40. 40, I started falling to pieces. Teeth started falling out. Fucking, do you know what I mean? My wisdom teeth.
Oh, I was doing pretty all right until last year. I thought I'm getting away with this, like, and then since all my heart problems, everything's just gone fucking tits up, like that.
Yeah. It just creeps up on you, doesn't it? Old age, really.
Yeah.
It does. But keep yourself active. That's what you got to do. Keep yourself active. Keep yourself motivated.
Aye.
Oh, Pari Vava one mon ami ha ha. No.
Monge 2.
Monge 2. Oh, it's classic, is that? That's a really false fruit thing, isn't it? What is it? There's been a few things in the paper. Juul got banned, took off the market, and then got a stay of execution because they appealed court. Yeah. So they've got a stay of execution, so they don't have to come off now. So they was told by FDA they had to come off the market, and then they've now been to court, and there's a stay of execution, so they can stop on. The court have done a hold on it, so they don't have to come off the market yet. Okay. So till it's had further investigation.
Good old Juul. Right.
So yeah, but it's same again. That started all the shit off. And now they're big enough to fight against FDA to try and get it changed, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, Nicki Maynard went to a wedding reception last night in a social club. Cheap booze, get hammered. Do you know when we went to talk about cheap booze? We walked past a pub when we went to see Elton John, and there was a pub there, £1.80 for a pint of Carlsberg.
You know.
It was in Sunderland. It's a shit. Sorry, if anybody's from Sunderland, I do apologise for what I'm going to say now, but it's a shithole. It's a proper shithole, is Sunderland, honestly. It was parked in the school playing field. £15 it cost me to park in a school playing field, which was fair enough. It was like, they said a 7-minute walk. It took me like half an hour. Oh, fuck. No, it's about a 10-minute walk. Do you know what I mean? And got there, and like I say, we called it a pub. It was a cheap beer. Couldn't fault it. Wasn't cheap in stadium. That's for sure. Wasn't cheap at all. I think a cup of tea, 2 cups of tea, and the water were like £9. So that would a bit. The Elton John's merchandise. I thought I fancy a T-shirt. Do you know, you go to a concert, don't you? You fancy a T-shirt? Thought, I'll get a T-shirt. His T-shirt started at 40 quid.
Nah, fuck that.
Do you know his bowling shirt? You see that bowling shirt where he's got like 18 on it, he's got fucking Elton John out? £185 for a fucking pretend bowling shirt. I'm like, fuck that for a game of soldiers.
Nah.
Fucking like him, but not that bastard much.
Yeah, but it's not as if he needs the money.
Well, he's extended his tour, hasn't he? He's extended his tour.
Is
now.
this his last tour? Because I thought he was back in all live
It was,
shows.
yes, it's his farewell tour. So it was supposed to be, the last one was supposed to be Hyde Park last weekend, I think it was. This weekend, something like that. I don't know. One at weekends. And so it'd been this week, and he's extended his tour now. So he's doing more dates. So, yeah. So it's not his final tour, because he's still fucking touring.
Just dragging it out a little bit.
Do you know what's funny? I mentioned these. So he's on stage, right? Bear in mind, he's 85.
Is he 85 now?
85. Is 85? Something like that. It's 85. He's either 75 or 85. It might be 75.
Yeah.
It might be 75.
75, man.
Yeah, I think he's 75, right? So he's on his piano, and he comes on. He has no people coming on before him, so he has no warm-up act. He's supposed to start at 7 and finish at 10:15. The lazy fucker started at 7:10 and finished at 9:20.
Really?
But he were all on his own with his band. So he comes on. Yeah, so a little bit thingy. So he comes on, sits on his little piano, and he's like, do. And then he goes off every so often, 5 minutes to do a break and change. So he comes off. When he's sat on his piano, it's like a mobility scooter. It scoots across the fucking stage really slow while he's playing piano, like he's on a mobility scooter with his little legs going 100 miles an hour. Do you know, like Flintstones? Yeah. To get to the corner, to get off, they put a ramp up for him, poor old bugger, while he tootles down this ramp, gets changed and tootles back up this ramp, gets back on his mobility scooter and plays across the stage again to the corner that he were in before. Honestly, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Funniest thing. And then last set he comes on in his pyjamas. I said, if I'd have known that, I'd have brought my fucking pyjamas. 9:20, I'd got a fucking bed.
Yeah, a little snooze one there.
Yeah. Hi, Scott, you alright, mate? Say strumming. TVP's doing say strumming next Saturday night, apparently.
Oh, is that like?
Yeah, he will. He'll take a smell of it and be sick.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. TVP will take a smell of it and puke. I bet he don't even eat it. I bet he don't.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. Fucking, is he doing it outside or he's doing it in his house? Because their lass will go fucking ballistic if he does it in house.
Yeah, nah. I don't envy him if even just smelling it like that.
Yeah, it's not something that I would eat in that house. It'd have to be outside. No, he didn't start his show in his pyjamas. He started his show in like a suit thing, like his long suit. But he finished it in his pyjamas. He had a Komodo. It wasn't his pyjamas, his Komodo. He had a tracksuit underneath it, but his Komodo over the top. And his cars came. So as soon as and then he and he went off on his little mobility scooter into the corner. Crazy says he'll definitely eat it. I'm telling you, he'll be sick. I bet he don't get it to his mouth before he pukes up.
I know.
I've seen his gag reflex. He's been on shows before when he's puking up.
No.
Nearly 500 pledged if he does eat it. Fair enough. Get pledging. Get it up a bit more and see if he does.
Well, fair play to him if he does.
Yeah, it's fair play, yeah. But eat it outside, Mark. So fucking your lass will go ballistic. You'll never get rid of the smell.
So what are you vaping on, sir? We haven't.
So we haven't done what I'm vaping on. I am vaping on myself the Drag 3 with a Crown 4. And inside that I've got some jammy. And I'm also on the what's this, Steve?
Bassium
with the Ripsaw. And inside that I have got some secret sauce. Hey, Des, you alright, mate? I've got some secret sauce. It is from the wonderful N.U.V.S. It's secret and it's sauce. and it's a neon, but it's secret, so I can't tell you what it is. And I'm also on the Arbiter Solo with the Aegis Solo, and inside that I've got some RY Hall that I've made up myself. Oh, he's doing it outside. Oh, that's it. Thank God he's doing it outside, because their last would kill him.
Yeah.
Their last would absolutely string him up by his nadas if he did it in house. So yes. So yeah. So that is me. What are you vaping on, Steve?
I've got the usual Enduro Pro wire ice launcher, and in that I've got some Cyber Rabbit Radon.
Right on.
And then I've got the Vupu Argus GT2.
Have you not took bung out of that yet?
Oh no, because it's that fucking tight. And I thought I'm going to crack the fucking glass, so I'm going to wait till.
Get some needle nose pliers, mate, and take it out.
And excuse me, a bit of wind there. And then inside that I've got some Fizzle Drips. Which one's this now? Peach Fizz, which is quite nice. That is me.
Yes, congratulations, Simon, on reaching 700. Well done.
Very nice.
Very well done.
Every time I think I'm catching Simon up, he suddenly whizzes away from me.
Yeah. I think, what has it got one up that way as well? Any proper coils, he's moved up to nearly 700. I think he's on 670 sort of thing.
Yeah, I think he's doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah, he's doing well for himself. He did well by getting Ripsword out really, really early. Before anybody else had done it.
Yeah.
He got that out. So Mickey's back from his holidays. Mickey is back from his
Man
holidays.
with a tan.
Do you know, right? He has more. He's going away again in September.
right, jet setter.
He is. I think. What is it? Because Ian mentioned it, didn't he? Do you have time to work?
Fair play to him. No, I'll be logging off on holiday every chance I get if I could. So.
Yeah, I would as well, mate. I'd be, if I could afford it, I'd be off. I'd definitely go. I just can't afford.
Yeah.
So what's that? What you been up to? You been up to what else, Steve? You been enjoying? You been out in the sun, or you just been chillaxing?
Yeah, because my wife, she's a school teacher. She went away with the school for a few days. One of these PGL holidays. So then my mum and dad, because they love coming over here anyway, so they come over and stopped with me for a few days, and they treated me to like a curry, and it's quite nice because as soon as they turned up, I didn't have to lift a finger. My mum was there making like sandwiches and got some coffee and stuff, and they're sitting in the lounge going, "Yeah, it's all right, this light." So
Yeah.
we had a few a few trips out and that, especially with the way all my feet were swelling up. I thought, well, doing a nice bit of walking and getting out and about will sort them out. So yeah, so I've been enjoying a bit of the sun this week. It's been all right.
Yeah, it has been nice. It has been nice. Like I say, I haven't been out of the house. I didn't go out of the house for 4 days. Because obviously I decided to isolate.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the way the weather's been, it's sorry.
I was eating pot noodles.
Mel's a champion. Well, yeah, because the last couple of weeks the weather's been nice, and the way it's been going on, I've worn I haven't worn a pair of jeans or socks in nearly 2 weeks. Well, I've worn it once because of my ankles and the way the weather's been. I've been in shorts the last 2 weeks, so it's been all right.
That's all right.
Yeah, a bit of sun on the old pins.
Yeah, that's it. Just while you're on, just if you are in chat, just have a look at chat and make sure you're in live chat and you're not in twat chat. If you are, swap them over. Also, I noticed Craig D was in top chat, I think, which is never good when you're in top chat because you're about 3 hours behind. So, do you know that there's other than Juul getting banned, there's been fuck all happening on vape scene. Nothing. Other than a load of Suck My Mods being struck. He got struck. Had a week's ban. Came back and got 2 week ban. Which is all over Twitter saying, fucking hell, what's gone on? Let me know. Can you tell me what I've done wrong, please?
Yeah, but they don't reply to you, do they?
No.
They click on if you'd like to appeal it, expecting you to come back a couple of days later after they've had a proper look at it. But no, from what I've heard, they just turn it down like 2 minutes later. I thought, well, have you had a look at the video? What? It's just...
Yeah.
They're going to start if they keep up like that with all these new rules, they're going to start pushing creators away from YouTube.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I mean?
yeah,
They might not notice the difference because they've got that many people who've got their own
it's
channels
fucking
and that.
hell,
So.
mate. They've got that much on. But it was like probably about 0.5% of YouTube of vape reviewing. That's it. That's where we are, fucking, in the grand scheme of things. We are a little fucking flying gnat on a fucking orange. That's all we are. So if everybody went on vape scene, it won't make two fucking shits on that. Only person that would make difference to them is Rip Trippers.
Yeah.
That's the only person, because he's got over 1 million subscribers. So that's the only person they would make any money off of, is Rip Trippers.
Yeah. But I did on this one told me, or did read somewhere that there's loads of other types of creators that are pissed off with it and going over to other platforms at the moment, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, so Mick says he's off to Benidorm on the 23rd of October, so he won't be at the Hexo. Simon's got a new pair of shorts. He's been to Primani and got a new pair of shorts. I've actually got shorts on tonight for a change. I'm fucking red hot. Letting everything dangle. Do you know what I do?
Dingle dangle.
Dingle dangle. What I was going to when we're on about shorts and that was I have to wear insect repellent because I get bit by the fucking gnats. You know, them horseflies.
Yeah.
And when I get bit by horseflies, I swell up. All my skin fucking cracks and everything.
So it swells up, so you've been putting it everywhere apart from when you're dangling.
Yes! Apart from the nadders. Come on, let's... Mick says he's a beer reviewer now. I'm off viral, bro. Viral. The only place you go... I tell you what, TikTok is your best place to go viral now. Just get on TikTok. That's where everybody seems to be going. That's where everything seems to be kicking off now with these shorts. Just waiting for my batteries to charge up. Do you know when you planning that that your batteries have ran out?
Yeah.
120 watts. Look at me, big boy. 120 watts.
So you enjoying that now, the Ripsaw?
Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. It is good. It's a bit getting used to. I'm not used to building out. I don't do RDAs. If you want to watch a proper, when I do my review, if you want to watch a proper review of putting a coil in an RDA, go watch John's proper coils. Mine's going to be pants. Because it took me fucking ages to get a coil in. It's only an RDA. Do you know what I mean? It's just that I'm not used to putting an RDA. You know, I can do a tank pretty easy, but an RDA, I was trying to, because it's right fiddly trying to get your fingers in. I've got fat fingers. Do you know what I mean? Try to hold coil, screw it down, and fuck around. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Go watch John's for the proper review of it. But no, to be fair, I've put it in Squonky Donkey because that's what it's designed for. It is designed to be squonkable.
Squonky Donkey.
Yes, in Squonky Donkey. So that's why I brought out the big boy. Here he comes. Here he comes, John. Someone says proper
Speak of
coils.
the devil.
Speak of the devil. Here he comes. We're just bigging you up with your Ripshaw. Ripshaw? That's a fucking thing where Chinese run around on it. Rickshaw, yeah. I don't know. Yes. Someone says we were on about the Ripsaw. Your review on the Ripsaw, John. Saying how good it. We was praising you for a change. Yeah, for a change.
Yeah. Normally we just slag you right up.
Yeah, normally we just say, well, I can't hear, but... So while we're on about that, don't go check out the sponsors, Hip Hop Juice. If you use Benny 10, you will get Benny. If you use Benny, I think if you N.U.V.S. If you use N.U.V.S, you get 12% off. Go over there, check out what he's got on sale. He usually have some good sales. Been a bit quiet just lately. I think he's doing some other bits and pieces. He has been a little bit quiet as Hip Hop Juice, but you can also go over and get yourself some coils. Get yourself some really nice coils from the one and only. Forget proper coils. We never give me a discount code, so fucking but. Cloud Cartel. Go over to Cloud Cartel and get some coils. There you go. And use Benny 10 for 10% off. There you go. Oh, to speak of, do you know what? This is talk of everybody and everybody jumps in. I just said Hip Hop Juice being a little bit quiet. And who jumps in? Hip Hop Juice.
Hippity hop. Someone took a photo of me when my mates Went viral on Facebook.
All right. What were you doing? Pray
Yeah.
tell, what was you doing in the nightclub?
Yeah.
Was you pissing in the corner?
Standing in the middle of the dance floor, just in your pants.
Yeah, or were you doing a bez in the middle of the floor with no one else about, going like that? Do you know what I mean? Big sweat marks. Look at that. Don't put your arms up, Mark. Sweat marks underneath arms.
Sweaty Benny.
Sweaty Benny. That's what you get, kids, for using Lynx normal deodorant instead of using antiperspirant. Sweaty armpits. It's because it's warm. It's warm. It's just warm. It's my excuse anyway. Not that I'm a fat bastard. It's my excuse.
Yeah.
It's too warm. It's the weather. I don't normally sweat like a fat lass in. I'm just betting on sales stuff like that. No.
None in a sex shop.
If we say I've been quiet on Vapes, busy with some projects. Yep.
Can't.
What speak can't lie, John. Though review the purging issue did it for me. The purging issue is only on a mech. The purging issue is not on when I'm on this. You can turn it. I can't show you because my batteries. I'm waiting for these batteries to charge up, but I will show you that when you're on this, it doesn't purge in your face because you can move it because the button's there. Well, because my batteries have just run out, so. Samadil says, can you help? How know if need charger, need batteries, not sure about charger? Well, get your new batteries, put them in charge and see if it works. He was having a problem with his batteries going down. One battery was depleting quicker than the other battery. So yes, and we told him to go buy some. We told him what batteries to go get and everything because it's definitely a battery issue. Is that, Stuart? That if one's suddenly going bong before the other one is, you need some new batteries. Your battery charge is probably all right. I would get your new batteries and then see what happens when you get your new batteries. But what does people? Because I know Mick's got a really nice charger that he got off eBay from Amazon. What does everybody use other than for the charging their batteries? What battery charger you got? Because I've got an old. I think it's an i4.
Not the school one.
I did have a Vicious Ant. I've still got a Vicious Ant X-Star. Queen Ant, sorry. Oh, you've got that one? Yeah, yeah. I've got this one. That's what I've got. That gives you all information, tells you how good your batteries are. That's what I've got. A little bit tight on the 21700s. That's what I found on that. Like I say, I had got the X-Star Queen Ant, but the problem with that is it's not a plug into the mains. It's a USB. For that.
I see.
So you have to plug that in, but you have to have two of them. So you have to have a dual charger to get it to fucking work, which is a pain in the ass. I had an FS 4-bay charger and the fucker blew up. Literally, I went upstairs. Do you know when you're walking around house and you think I put some batteries on.
Burning plastic. Yeah.
Yes, burning plastic. And I thought, what's that smell? It's fucking what's burning. Went upstairs and it was the charger that popped. And that was an FS1.
Okay, it didn't do anything with the batteries as well.
Yeah. Honestly, it stunk. It stunk of burning plastic as well. Mike Haynes, the Gry Falcon is best. That's the really expensive one that Mike Vapes has got in it. Mike Baker's got that one. Mike Vapes has got that one. So I think X-Star for me. X-Star 8-bay, Nicky Maynard says. Like I say, if it's a plug, you've got to use a USB to charge it up. So I'm not really impressed with that Vicious Ant one. Queen Ant, sorry, Vicious Ant, Queen Ant, X-Star, Queen Ant. It's like a big long thing. Get 8 batteries.
Mine's a direct, straight to the...
Dude, that was what this is, yeah. Direct to mains, yeah. So I don't know what anybody else... Mick got one off of eBay that were... I keep saying eBay, off of Amazon that were really good. Batteries went in really, really nice. The 21700s.
Yeah. The one I got there, the 21700s are absolutely fine going down there. So I'm alright. US booster has a switch in. Use a core system to store energy for the boost.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea. I have no idea what you have just said to me, Bob. No idea. That has just gone into this ear, out of that way, and all I got were. That's all I got on that one. Because knowing me, I get one, put it into boost, and it's like goes and pop.
Yeah.
I turn it up too much or something like that. More power. Instead, I just run my mix off a car battery. Power for days.
Yeah. I joke in case the snowflakes ghost in there.
I
can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. You can put it on a car battery. It might work.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have an fucking hospital afterwards. Like.
Yeah. So anything changed these sockets? Yeah, I have seen that. You can get USB sockets now. You can get them with a 5-volt thing on them. John Paul Glasgow is X-Star VC4. Does the job for me. Yeah, X-Star. Is that a USB one or is that a plug-in to the mains one? Yeah, I'm happy with it plugs in at mains. Yeah, I know it's safe for that. USB, I'm always a bit like... Because USBs, you get different sort of USB plugs, don't you?
Yeah,
That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? Mr. Intense started his second i4 today, but I'm going to get another one soon. How long do you keep your battery? Do you keep your battery charger? Does everyone just have one battery charger? Because now I've got these two, but I only use one all the time. How long do you keep a battery charger for? I know we say change your batteries, but do you change your battery charger? How do you know your battery charger is working properly?
Yeah, that's true. I've only got the one. I think, the other one just stopped working on my 8 hours ago.
All right, it's USB that comes with a plug. Yeah, that's like I say. My Queen Amp one didn't come with a plug. Didn't even come with any cables. Just came in a box. It was a proper one. It just came in a box from X-Star with fuck all up. Help me, duck.
Hey,
You all
duck.
right? I ate that duck.
That duck.
I ate that duck. So yes.
Yeah. You Tony Jimson, you watching anything different than the old?
Mate, I've watched fucking everything under the sun this week.
Yeah.
Fucking everything.
Well,
I have
maybe
watched... Go on, what are you watching?
Say that Umbrella Academy.
All right, I started the first series, but
no, series 3's just come out this week, so we were watching it last night. It's got good.
all right. Des buys a new charger every year, regardless. Fair play. Scott Wood has two bays. All right, XR do a plug adapter for. All right, I didn't realise that. I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, I just wondered how many times you change your charger. Because it's not something you sort of think about, is it? Also, he's got another X-Star. Not an i4, but another X-Star.
Well, I've been thinking about getting another one or an 8 bay because the professional I am, the amount of times that my battery run out and I go to use another lot and I've got nothing, so I'm having to. Luckily, I've got a few little pockets around while the charging, but fuck you know.
Well, that's what's happened with me. John Paul changes every year and changes batteries every 6 months. Are you a mech boy? If you're a mech person, I can understand it changing it every 6 months. But for me, do you need to change them every 6 months if you use them unregulated? Don't know. Do you? Yes, so you've been enjoying Umbrella Academy then? Yeah. I did start watching that, and then I got a bit waylaid on the first series. I tell you what, is a struggle. Fucking Snowpiercer third series, what a bagger. Not enjoying that.
Yeah, we watched that. Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, I can't do it, Steve. I'm struggling to do it.
Oh, I'm surprised about it. It's fucking Sean Bean's still alive in it.
Yeah, that's the only.
He's only dead by now.
He's only done 2 shows. That's that one and Sharp that he hadn't died in.
And that one he did where he was in prison.
So but yeah, I'm struggling to do that. I've done The Boys.
I started watching that, but I just found it a little bit weird. I need to give it another another chance.
Everyone's got 2 X-Stars, a VC 8-bay and a 4-bay.
Mm.
Yes, Boys has been really good. I've enjoyed Boys. I tell you what's good for you to watch if you are sort of my sort of age, coming up to my sort of age. Pistols. The story of the Sex Pistols.
Oh, yeah. Is that on Disney
So
Plus?
if you've got a dodgy box, you can get it on there, mate. It's on Disney Plus.
Well, I got myself a new Fire Stick, and
oh yes, you put some.
so
Yeah, it's on there,
I need
mate.
to pick your brain about that after the show.
We will, yes. But yes, if you go on there, if you have got dodgy box, you can get on there. All right, no, just feel safer that way. Fair play to you, mate. Whatever. I'm not going to tell you it's wrong. It's totally up to yourself. Whatever you feel comfortable with is what you feel safe with, mate. Not a problem. They're not expensive art batteries anyway. It's not like they're a fortune, are they now? Especially if you use POTV 20 for 20% off on Fogstar, whenever you feel like. Don't wait till Friday. Use it whenever you feel like.
Yeah, no.
I had to say that really quick, just in case someone from POTV gets us thingy. Grateful Ant.
How many episodes are in that?
There's 6. There's 6 episodes. It starts from the beginning of when they started to when they finished. Because I didn't realise they only ever did one album. That's all they ever did. They did one album. That was it. Yes.
Didn't I hear? What I don't know. It's Johnny Rotten or one of the others have given it a bit of a bashing because they said it's not.
John Lydon has bashed it because he wasn't consulted on it. It's done from the founder member, Steve, whatever he is. He started it originally.
Steve Jones. Is it Steve Jones?
Oh, it's Steve Jones, yeah. Yeah, I use it all the time, thanks. No problems, John. You've got to cheeky bit of discount. You've got to get the most you can off for batteries. Yes, what is it? It's from his autobiography, but John Lennon says that it's not all. Apparently, they didn't. It was already in production before they asked him for the rights because he wrote all the songs.
Yeah.
So he asked for the rights. They have to go through him to ask for the rights for the songs, and he turned them down and went to court and ended up having to let them use them anyway. And I think that sort of give it a bit of a shit stir for him that he didn't. He says that it's shit. He's not watching it, but it's not faithful. They never asked him. He says, why wouldn't they ask him to have a look at it?
You would have thought, wouldn't you?
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, but I thought it was really good. Personally, not being, I was only 6 when they finished. Do you know what I mean? So, all right, mate, no problems.
Hey, Mike.
Catch you later. So, yes, do watch it. It's good. It's worth a watch. It's very interesting. Nicky Mayer's got Nevada Shield media bots. Cost a fortune, but bloody good. I don't know what Mr. Intense has said to help me duck, but he says he's a bit of a cunt.
Are you on the duck or are you a Pugs clone?
Yes, yeah. Grateful Ant said it was out of all what did to John Lynham, but it follows Steve John's book. Yes, that's what I'm saying, yeah. But he's saying they should have, it doesn't represent of what the full story. But John, you all right, mate? But I thought it was good. It's worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch, Steve, if you like that sort of interesting. Because I never knew that it was Vivienne Westwood that was the started off the punk movement in UK, basically.
Yeah, I heard something like that. But
yeah.
Punk's not really my scene.
No, because it wasn't mine. I do like listening to what is it? I do like listening to Never Mind the Bookstore album. Some of the songs on there. But it wasn't something that I'd go out and listen to all the time. So one thing saying, my brother saw them live in a club in Burton-on-Trent. Apparently, there was a birthday party in Huddersfield. Birthday for a charity thing for Fire Brigade. Sorry, birthday for charity thing for Fire Brigade in Huddersfield. They went, before they did the American tour.
Okay, hell.
A kids' party. Can you imagine them turning up to a kids' party? Little 8-year-olds and they're like,
I mean,
God save the Queen. So I've watched that. That was really good. I've what else have I watched? I watched for a bit of nostalgia Coach Carter. Samuel L. Jackson, where he does the basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. What else did I watch series wise? Try to watch Snowpiercer. Oh, Obi-Wan. Oh, has everybody watched Obi-Wan?
Yeah, I missed last week's.
Oh, what did you think? What have you thinking so far?
So I quite like it so far. Yeah.
Yes, it is good. It is good. Is anybody else watching it? Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is from China.
Yeah. I didn't realise it. I think if I got the name right, I think in little Easter, as they call them, like little Easter eggs in films.
Mm-hmm.
There's little things if you miss like references to where the films. I think is it I think it's the second Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones. We go to that nightclub and there's a singer, and they come rushing out. The name of the club is called Obi-Wan's or something like that.
All right.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Nick Brown said she had a shop in Kings Road, Chelsea, via Westwood years ago when the punk were start. Yeah. Watch it. It is good. It is good. Obi-Wan was good, says Mr. Intense. John Paul says he's been watching it. Series 4 of Westworld.
I've only seen the first series.
I only watched half at first series and got a bit bored of it.
Another one I've been watching, which I've completely forgot the name of now, which obviously it's a really good series.
Must be good.
No, I think it's about the 4th series is coming out this year of Brassic.
The UK one or the American one?
The American one. It's got what's the name? The one that used to be in Coronation Street. Michelle Keegan.
All right.
And then did you ever see that series years ago? Misfits. They got them.
Well, the superheroes.
Yeah, well, it's the tall, skinny guy. I can't remember his name, but they're basically it's all set in Yorkshire somewhere, and they're all want to be drug dealers and this that. And it's a comedy,
right?
But yes, that's definitely worth a watch. That's quite good.
Do you know about it? I've never watched. Is it Brassic where they did the one were they from Manchester or something? Was that Brassic? What was that?
One from Manchester.
Yeah, what's that one where they were all like chavs and they did all drugs and all that lot?
Yeah, that's probably is the same Brassic, yeah.
Oh, is that it?
That's the UK Brassic, yeah.
Oh, Halo. I've smashed that off as well, mate. Halo.
Is that any good?
Yes, it's really good. It's Channel 5 this week on Wednesday night. They're starting there. Yes.
Oh, Mr. Intense, yeah, Resident Alien. Yeah, I love that. That's quite good.
I haven't watched that neither. I've never watched Brassic. I'll tell you that now. I've never watched Brassic in my life.
Yeah.
Never watched any of that. Shameless, I'm thinking of. That's it. Shameless, I'm thinking. I never watched that.
No.
Man v. B, yeah. Someone told me it's very much like he's trying to be a Mr. Bean, but not a Mr. Bean.
But isn't it something like each episode's only like 10 minutes long or something?
Well, that's why I don't know. I've not. I've seen it advertised, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm thinking of Shameless, not Brassic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I've not watched that, but I don't fancy. I don't know. It's just something I've not got into. But Halo's fantastic. Halo. Only thing is, if you are a Halo fan, you're going to be disappointed. So if you're a Halo game fan, you are going to be disappointed watching it.
I'm not so.
So you'll be all right, Steve. If you're not a massive fan of it, it's good. If you want it to be religious to the game, then there's going to be some people kicking off about it. That's all I'm going to, because I do spoil. I don't want to spoil it.
My duck, Michelle Keegan will get it, all 20 seconds of it. Twice. Jesus.
Isn't she married to Mark Wright?
I'm not sure.
Is it Michelle Keegan that's married to Mark Wright? He were in Only Way is Essex and then became a big star on his own. Don't know. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's married to him.
Don't really know.
So yes. So do watch Halo. I think it's good. I think it's really, really good. I think it's.
I'll look at that.
Yeah.
Is anybody Wimbledon fan? Because that all starts tomorrow.
No, man. Yeah, Aunt Duck says yes, she is. Yeah, I don't do Wimbledon.
I like to watch it towards. I mean, if I'm one of those that I'm not a massive fan, but if I don't really know the player, then I just don't really fuss like. But I probably would, if it's a big name that I've heard of and it's the final or something, just for a bit, the final, I might watch it. But
Yeah. Is there any big star? Did you know, right? I've not kept up with tennis for ages. Is there any massive tennis stars that used to, like they used to be about before, like whatever, like Boris Becker's and all this lot, and ones that have done, like you had the Venus sisters, didn't you?
yeah,
That's supposed to be good. That's film. I've not seen that yet. Has anybody watched that?
the
Yet?
one with Will Smith.
Will Smith, yeah, it's supposed to be them. So, it's one of the things I don't have time for TV, too many live streams to watch. Yeah.
Love Island. Don't even start there, Mr. Intense. What?
I like Love Island. I like Love Island. Don't. I like it. I like it.
Nah, my wife watches it. I'm just like, I can't watch it because I'll just sit there and fucking hurl abuse at the TV. I can't stand it.
I do like it myself. It is quite good.
Oh, I was watching because we like watching Gogglebox, but it's the celeb one at the moment.
Celeb ones at the moment, ain't it? Yes.
Another one about that thing called the bridge.
Oh, that's where they have to build a bridge to get
but
to the middle.
The clip they showed you, and it shows you how brutal it is. They've got the two teams because the whole point of the thing is if they get there first or whatever, one of them can win $200,000. What they did the other night, apparently, they come along separately and gone, right, if you want to walk away now, you can have 25 grand.
All right.
One of you can have 25 grand. You can walk away, but it comes out the main
pot
prize fund. So apparently the red team, all of them sort of looked at each other and went, nah. And then the blue team, 3 of them put the hand up and then had to justify why they deserved it. And then they all voted for this one bloke. But the brutal bit was they told him to go to the end of the bridge. And then there was a little note saying, you can either walk away with nothing now, nothing said, nothing, walk away now. But if you want the 25 grand, you've got to destroy the end 5 bits to the bridge.
Right. Did he destroy them?
And then you think, oh, what's going on? And next year they go, why is it at the end of the bridge for? And then it zooms back and he's got this axe going. It's like,
oh, I've not seen him. I have to watch that. I might have to watch that.
Horrible. Good watch that. But,
yeah. I do watch Gogglebox normally.
I like Gogglebox.
Well, do you know? I don't know if you watch Gogglebox. If anybody watches Gogglebox, some people think it's shit at that. But the 2 lasses from Leeds, the 2 sisters from Leeds.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend got knocked down 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
Coming out of the pub 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah, because they weren't on the show for a couple of weeks.
Love Island. Yeah. I have to tell you now,
Jax.
Jax is thick as pig shit. If you do watching it this year, Jax is on it. He plays for Castleford Rugby League Club. He's from. He lives in Leeds. He plays for. He actually is a rugby player. He plays for Cass Tigers, and he's thick as pig shit. But he's a good-looking lad. But he's actually a rugby player. He's genuinely is when he says I'm a rugby player. He is actually generally a rugby league player for Castleford Tigers. They've just released him from his contract to do Love Island, with an option to take him back on his contract when he comes up there. Hey, Epsilon, hope you had a good holiday. I hope you are well, my friend. Hope you had a good time. I know he came back with COVID, so when he came back from... I hope you are well now. He went to Turkey and came back from COVID. Have you got the blood off your van yet? Did you watch that with that car that went through red light? Fuck me. I was videoing it, driving off, and I'd just gone to McDonald's. Come out, goes round roundabout, and this car in front of me just went straight, sat at the red lights, and then just went through while all the fucking cars were still coming across. Honest to God, I was like, whoa. Oh, sorry about that. We don't know. No wonder you haven't watched it, mate. Yeah, no wonder you haven't watched that. I can understand that.
No.
So yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind that. So what else have we been up to? That was it. TV, sitting down. Oh, it's boring when there's not on TV when you want to watch it. And I looked through. Like I say, I watched Coach Carter, which were right good. I watched Hustle. That's not bad. That's not bad. We've what is it? What do you call him? Adam Schlander.
Adam Sandler.
He plays a scout. That's quite a good watch. It's about basketball. That's quite a good watch. Is that? I didn't mind it actually. It wasn't a comedy thing, but it was. It was actually really good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Probably one of his better films, to be honest with you. Right, we're all good. Came back to a mountain of orders, so I've been non-stop. After schedule coming on again. Yeah, you will have to do, mate. You will have to, definitely. I just say, I'm glad there was nothing happening. Glad everything was fine with him. Yeah, Obi-Wan is definitely a watch. Definitely, if you have a Star Wars sort of person. So, are we going to show? I have got a couple of little car boots. We've no Steve's been a lazy fucker and can't find any fucking shinies. There's a plethora of companies out there. He couldn't even find one.
I've been a bit occupied last week. I had a quick look. Yeah, it's people screaming at me now. Oh, this new one's out now. I'll try my best for next week.
So we have got a boot sale thing. I'll flick it on.
Hey up, it's Benny's car boot sale.
Out there we go. So a new site that I found. Don't know what they're like. Which is Homes. You can get the, yes, we're over 18. You can get the Type 2 RTA.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
There we go.
This is the Type 2 RTA from Grim Green. This was his own RTA. It's not a collaboration with anybody else. Over there, I think it was owned by OC or whatever, but it is not with a company. It is a mouth to lung. If you do look at pictures, it's got this massive drip tip. Click the pictures along, Steve. I've not seen it before, this one. I've not seen any reviews on it either, to be honest with you. But he's got, look at the size of that drip tip.
What the fuck is going on there?
Has anybody
Like a top hat.
I have no idea what that drip tip is. No idea.
It looks almost telescopic.
It's ribbed for your pleasure. Look at
What the hell?
that. If you like butt plugs on top of your RTAs, you might like this one. Don't know what everybody's saying about it. Type 2 is amazing. Apparently.
I like that. 1 times, brackets, just try it. Long 510 standard drip tip.
just try it, drip tip, exactly. No, I've seen the Berserker V3. I've never been really into Berserkers, so I've not really looked at it. I have seen that it's out now, that you can get it. I don't think there's been many reviews on it, to be honest with you, so it might be someone who's got,
I just come with a normal 510 drip tip. So.
Yeah. Dave, you all right? It's £60 from $69.99. I didn't think that was too bad. It's dropped down a tenner. I've not seen it anywhere else. There's not
Still
much
think it's
info on
quite
it.
expensive on RTA.
It is quite expensive, but obviously it's Grim Green. It is done his own. It is quite expensive. So it's more at the top end. It is a mouth to lung one, but it's up to yourselves. I just thought it's dropped a tenner. A tenner's better than nothing. If you are a Grim Green fan, you might fancy it. On to the next one. We have got the. I don't know. I could just send you a thing.
Okay, now still definitely overrated.
Well, we've got his other compadre. We have got the own boy OC as Vape. Is it Araya? Araya 200 watt. This is £34.99 from £60.
That's not bad.
It does look quite nice as this one, to be honest with you. I know Mark Jackson sold these to Pugs for 30. I think it was something like that.
The thing is, you've got the up and down button, and the chart looks like a little smiley face. Hello.
It is. It does look like a little smiley face. It says Grim Green likes his extra long drip tips on some devices. So it is only a dual 18650 Type-C charging. Waterproof, apparently. It's waterproof. It does look like it should have a squonk bottle at the side there, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
it does. Yeah, it looks
Do
like
you know what I mean? At there, it
strong
looks
bottle
like,
there.
yes.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like it was designed to have a squonk bottle and didn't have a squonk bottle.
Yeah.
That's what it does look like to me. But it's supposed to be all right. I don't know how good it is. I've never tried it, but you know, you can get it for $34.99.
Yeah, it's not bad, I suppose. Yeah, from £60.
Exactly. So for all you that are just getting into a little bit of building, I thought you might want a vape toolkit. So if you go over to Flawless,
yeah, I've heard that's supposed to be quite a good kit.
well, you can't get the Coil Master one anywhere now. I looked. No one has got a Coil Master kit in. So I thought we'd go with the Watofo Vape Toolkit in there. It is $27.99 at the moment from Avola Flawless. Looks like it's got everything in it except from a Holmes reader. I did find one on Amazon for £23 that had the home reader from that looked like the home reader from Coil Master V2 Mini in it for £23. But when I looked at the reviews, they said it was shit. The quality was shite. So I didn't bring that up. But that does have a home reader. If you do go onto Amazon, you can get one off there. It does come with the home reader. It's £23. It does look like the Coil Master kit, but people are saying it's no, apparently not. Coil Master, if you go onto their website, there is nothing on it now. It's just dead, I think.
Okay.
But just throw that one in for $27.99 if you fancy it.
Very good.
They've got another kit on there, which is the THC, you know, the Thunder Edge Creation, the smaller kit, for about £14, but it hasn't got everything with it. It's only got flyers, things. Do you know what I mean? But I just thought if you wanted a full kit, it's there. Comes with everything you need. I don't think it comes with an home reader. That's the only thing. But do you need an home reader? Does anybody still use home readers? Does anybody use an home reader? And obviously to check your coils, but do you use a... What I want to know is, if you are checking your coils, do you just use a mod to check your coils on? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you mods now... Why you used to use an home reader before? Because obviously people was using... You can't get it anymore. Yeah, the Coil Master Mini Home Reader isn't worth getting. The full-size one with the mech voltage drop attachment is the only one worth getting. On the what is it? $39.99 on Amazon is the Coil Master kit, but it only comes with the Mini. Oh, £6. We are Hip Hop saying he has the Mini Coil Master kit for £6. I was just looking around. I could have showed that. I was looking for full big kit, not the mini kit. Do you want to bring that up? I'll let him have a look. See what you get in the mini kit. We'll go on there, Mr. Hip Hop Juice, and we'll have a look.
So look.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Does anybody need a home reader now? Does anybody use a home reader? Do we just use your DNA?
No two sounds. Simply Hoppy Juice.
I do like TVP's got the big round one, hasn't it? Had the big round one for Coil Master.
Is it the Coil Master one, is it? You say? You can spell coil properly. Come on, computer. That end.
Coil Master. Just click on it, it'll search it all, won't it?
Yeah.
That'll be mini kit there, isn't it, at the top there. $5.99 for the mini kit.
Yeah.
Use the code. You can use the code N.U.V.S. Use the code. Use the code. The man, he said himself, use the code. The code can be with you, so you can get that a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you want to go over there? If you want a little mini kit, use the code. You get a little bit off. Try it. Bonanza weekends on the blah, blah, blah.
Few little dealios going on there.
Yeah, a few little dealios if you go over there. If you want to have a look. A2 kits on there for $17.89 if you want a little kit. have a quick look over. And don't forget you can use N.U.V.S. for 12% off.
Yes, very nice.
Barry Jones said, I tried my build, 3 different modes, 3 different results. I still use a Coil Master home reader. All right. Yes, one thing, just test his coil on his mech. I think if you've got a DNA, you're probably better off, you know, because you get good readings off of that. But like I say, I don't have a DNA, but I just use me one that I've got on it. That, you know, just pick a mod up and use that. So yeah, I just, because some people still, I don't know, home readers were a big thing. I had one, I had a little Diddy one. Thingy. So, home reader uses Chuck Norris to read your coils. So, who would win? Well, who would win between Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, what do you call him that used to did Steven Seagal, and what's the other one who does the mountain drinks thing with fucking cause?
Oh, Van Damme.
Van Damme. Come on then, who would win in that? Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, Van Damme, Steven Seagal.
Oh, I think Steven Seagal, he does the old, I'm just going to push you to one side, I'm an old fat geezer now, so he can just forget about it. I think it'd have to be between the old Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris, I think.
Yeah.
In their prime, obviously.
Yeah, well, they did do a film together, didn't they?
Yeah.
They do a film together.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan. Oh, we're getting Jackie Chan in there. Jackie Chan. Seagal, says Phil. Seagal is the man. He's saying Seagal would win.
Not Seagal.
Phil, you all right, mate? Bruce Lee, all day. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's coming in. We've got Bruce Lee coming in. We've got 2 for Bruce Lee, 1 for Seagal, 1 for Jackie Chan. Bruce Lee's coming in.
Oh, Brucey. Nice to see you.
Chuck Norris in his time, though.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why he was in these films. Jet Li. Oh, we've got another one thrown into the mix. Jet Li's getting thrown into the mix.
Karate Kid? No.
Yeah, Chuck Norris on the Fun Factor.
Yeah. That's right. I am a dog, Bruce. There's Steven
Cheers, mate,
Seagal
no
like
problem.
a beating because he's got body armour now.
Yeah.
You've seen him lately. I think he fucking draws his hairline on. I think he's receding and he looks well.
Just draws it on.
Yeah,
well, apparently I'm watching, what is it? Not another vape show with, what is it on? ST and all that lot. And they were on about it, you know, Fagan, and he's a big fan of him. And he was saying, they were taking mickey out of him, saying his last film, he was sat down in a chair all fucking time, he didn't move. Loved Tony Jaa movies. Dolph Lundgren, some of that. Dolph Lundgren, he was a big guy, but could he take him on?
Yeah, but he used to be before the films and that, didn't he? He used to be the karate champion or something like that before.
Oh, did he? I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I just wondered. I did have a conversation last night with someone about. We were on about MMA and all that. Like, Karate Kid. What? Seagal is a cop now. Well in front of the camera is. Yeah, he did that fucking cop thing, did he? Yeah. When he went out with him, Sheriff fucking something or other. Sheriff Seagal. He just brought that up because Hong Kong Fooey would say a lot of them exactly. Hong Kong Fooey. Cobra Kai, #1 superstar. Yeah, we were on about, we had this discussion because he said we were on about, you know, footballers. They were saying that Fury is now, from any decade, is the best heavyweight fighter ever. And I'm like, is he? And he's like, oh yeah, because he's got the height, he's got the reach, he's got everything. But I'm like, yeah, but you can't. Maybe now he is, but if you took Muhammad Ali in his prime, he was only small, but he was fast. Do you know what I mean? You can't say, and we're on about this one, you can't say that someone from now is better than everybody else because, like with footballers, but, you know, could you say that one footballer's better than another? But the balls are different now, the boots are different now than the one in 1966 with World Cup. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The balls
Yeah,
were
'cause-
heavier. They were made of
Oh
fucking
yeah, I was
leather.
going to say it's like
Do
kicking
you know
a
what I
fucking
mean?
cannonball compared
Exactly. And I said this when I was at school. You get a big fucking thing of mark across your head where you did a fucking ball with thingy, with bootlaces on.
Yeah.
So yes, that's what I'm saying. But I said if you took them out of the 66 and Pele and all that lot and put them in now, they'll be still as good because your skills still as good. Your skills are skill, innit? Do you know what I mean?
And they probably wouldn't fall over every time someone Augusta wind passes them.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. That's exactly what we're on about. I says, but do you know when you look at it, your skill's your skill. You can't take skill away from someone. If someone's good at something, it doesn't matter. It's so the gloves were heavier in them times by boxing than they are now. Put them in now, are they as good? Tyson.
Back then they were real men.
Exactly, and this is what I'm saying. If you took any sportsman out of the past and put them in now, and took any sportsman out of the past and present and put them in now, they're probably still as good because they've got skill. They have got skills.
I used
know
to
what I
like
mean?
some of the old footage they show you at half time in some of the dressing rooms, and they're sitting there with a beer in their hands. It's like, fucking hell.
Hey mate, when I first started rugby, everybody were having a fag at half time. They'd go and have a fag. You go watch professionals, they're over having a fag behind post. Roll up, then go on and play. Do you know what I mean? Exactly, John. There's no one greatest professional of any time. That's what I say. Everybody has a different era, has different ones, just because there's different skill sets. People have different skill
They're
sets.
probably the
in that
greatest of
time.
their generation,
Yes,
but not all
yes.
time.
Exactly. Skill is temporary. Just try telling that to the current Man U team. Dreadful, still haven't made a signing. Skill is temporary, class is everything. I've got to say though, skill, if you're Joe Biden and you can't ride a bike without falling off the fucker.
He's a funny fucker, that
how does he become American president?
You seen that one interview the week? He finished doing his speech. He went to shake hands with someone there's no fucker there. He then turned around and go, it's like, and you're leading the country. Fuck my life.
Well, when he showed him, I'm like, the big thing, he's fallen off his bike, and I'm like, how's he fallen off his bike? What's he done? And when you look at it, he just sits on it. Apparently, he got his foot stuck on the strapping. Yeah, see, this is what I got. Benny, they wouldn't cope with today's game. Look at the instance pole vaulters. Today, athletes are doing 2-3 times better heights. Training and knowledge has improved tenfold over these. It has. I get that. A professional athlete is now a professional athlete. But you've still got the skill to do it. The first one did the Fosbury flop, still had the skill to do it. I'm sure if you took him out of there, put him in a training environment now and trained him like you do with them, he might be going further. He might be doing bigger heights. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
If an old sportsman had access to today's training, then yes.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. They'd be just as good. That's what I'm saying. They'd be just as good because they've still got the skill sets. If you took one from a professional that's now and put him back in the old days, a footballer, put him back into where they had hobnail boots, a pair of shorts that went down to the knees, and they were playing in mud and shit. Do you know what I mean? Would they be as good? Probably so, because they've got the skill. They can adapt. A skilled sportsman can adapt.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. Conkers were my sport. You can't do conkers anymore, mate. It's banned.
Yeah.
How can you ban conkers?
It's dangerous. You don't want the kids getting a bump on the little knuckles.
Oh, I've had a few of them. Did you ever do when you did conkers? Did you put them in oven with some vinegar?
Yeah. Oh yeah, damn right. Yeah.
Mum, can I ever do my conkers? Why are we going to have got some vinegar?
It's the same when I was at school when you used to play marbles, and people had steelies. You used to get my dad to get some of his silver spray paint, just get a marble and go. It looked fucking nothing like a steely, but it's
Don't think anyone could have a Phil Taylor's a go in that. Probably so, mate. He is a man. Do you know what I mean? Different. You could probably take him in any era, and he'd still be good at darts. Darts is darts. Do you know what I mean? Against anybody, he'd probably win
Yeah, because I
30 years
think
ago.
with darts, at the end of the day, all it would probably have changed is the quality and whatever the dart, but then you can soon adapt to the different weights and the material.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I think he would still kick some ass.
Yeah. Exactly. It's all in the football boots. It is. Yeah, football boots can do everything. And Mr. Intense says, what time would Roger Bannister have got if he did modern? Exactly.
Yeah.
Vinegar, he used super glue.
Yeah.
Nail varnish would have good done as well. Nail varnish, clear nail varnish.
Because, like I said, because I'm into the old ice hockey. You know, so nowadays you see especially the goaltenders with the massive gloves, the big pads, and the helmet. If you look at the hockey games back in the 50s or 60s, fuck my life. They've got tiny little pads, tiny little gloves, and you know Jason out of Friday the 13th, that mask.
Yes.
That's all they had, and they've got pucks coming in. They showed one guy without his mask on. The man, he looks like a horror film.
Yeah, would have been spat. Yeah.
Fucking Nora.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah,
some proper
say
bollocks to stand in front of a net.
exactly. Yeah, getting fired at you. 16 times world champion speaks for itself. It does, exactly. It does. It speaks for itself. It can move, like I say, he's gone. You can move him around in any area because, like I say, he'd adapt because it's darts, and he probably would have adapted. Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. If you've got a skill set, even if he couldn't use, even if you can say to him now, he's got darts that are more streamlined, more balanced, things like that, he'd probably be better, just as good.
Yeah, he'd adapt to it.
Adapt to it because he's got the skill. Do you know what I mean? This is what I was getting at with him. I'm saying if you take someone out of the area, they could adapt to it because they've got the skill. Yeah. You know, everybody can do it. You know, and that's what I'm saying. If you took him out now and put him in, 1930s in a tournament, then he'd probably be still as good. Do you know what I mean? You can't say that he wouldn't be as good.
I used to love watching Phil Taylor, especially the interviews, because he looked like such a fucking laughter. If you ever met him down the pub and have a drink with, yeah.
He used to get me, did that, when you used to watch darts in the 80s with that beer stuck on the belly and a fag in their hand.
Yeah. And now they can have a bottle of water.
Yeah, they'd be like that with pint on the belly, fag in their hand. Pissed as a cunt playing darts.
Yeah.
They just...
Yeah, that's it. Let's someone who's pissed up and that with a sharp object.
Yeah. I've just got to get my eyes in. Just a minute.
Yeah. Stop moving.
Yeah, that's one thing. Tennis rackets are twice the size and half the weight now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's probably so. Back in the day, first dart to become a millionaire in the bank. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, deserved it. Phil Taylor, sportsman. He'd probably do pole vault if he tried. He might be pushing it a bit far on that, doing pole vault. He might be able to do long jump. Yeah. But yeah, it was just a conversation we're having last night. And like I say, that one with Bruce Lee and all that, I just wondered who were thought. Who do you think would win? Yeah. Just thought. You get these silly questions coming into your head, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you put him up against that, who would win?
Have you ever seen these videos of these fake martial artists?
Oh, yeah.
They've got about 6 people around them and he just moves like that and they all go,
yes.
Oh.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Fuck off, will you?
Yeah. Yeah, some players can't play. Surely javelin. Yeah, it could be good. Yeah, exactly. Javelin, yeah. Could be javelin. That'd be good at that, wouldn't he? Some darts players can't play unless they're pissed. I can't play snooker or pool if I'm not pissed. I can't see the ball properly. Honestly, I'm shit at snooker and pool, me. Don't ever get me on your team. If you're playing knockout or all like that, don't get me on my team. Because I'll be knocked out within the first 5 seconds. I'll appoint white.
Love watching the darts, but I'm used to. You've played that game round the clock where you got to start one and then to.
Yes.
Fucking whenever I play, it takes me fucking hours to do just the one game. I'm fucking useless.
Shot put. I tell you what, funny. We used to have a dartboard when I went with grandma's. We used to have a dartboard at the back of the door to the bedroom, and my mates used to come round and we used to go play. And we had a lad that had bottled glasses. My grandma banned him from the house because he had these glasses were proper bottom of a jam jar glasses, and there was that many holes round the fucking dartboard. By the time we finished playing, there were that many fucking holes round the door. Oh. All right. He says, I was in the Magna Science Museum today with my lad. In the hall, they had the National County Darts Tournament playing. Most of the players were outside drinking beer out of their car boots. There you go.
But that's like when I've been to expos in the past. You go in there, you go outside for a bit of fresh air, and there's half the people from the off the stalls of the vendors and that, they're all outside having a fucking
fag. Yeah. It's the same thing. Right, it is coming up to that time. It is nearly 5:30. Oh, pardon me.
With you.
Pardon me. Devil said, I can't count how many times I got knocked out in fights while in the army. I hit a certain level of drunk, but then I'm past it. It's just used to going downhill. Yeah, I go downhill. But like I say, even with bottom glasses, mate, I say, like, you know when you see it and they go, and it's the outside shape of a dartboard. I could have took it off and drilled the hole and cut the holes out and just fucking gone the hole through the door.
The dartboard's in pristine condition, but the rest of it's fucked on.
My grandma went ape shit, she banned him. So yeah, it is coming up to that time, so we will say as goodbye because the return of the Late Night Vape Show is on. So go over and show them some love. You will have Mick and Bill on, so go over and see what you think. Check them out. Go over there. If you haven't got their link, just put it into YouTube, put the Late Night Vape Show, and they'll be on in about 2 minutes. So go over them and show them some love. So we will see you again next week. Hopefully, I don't know, Pierce Vapor might get back to us and say that he's coming on at a future time, but he never got back to us. So I will see if he sends me a message or something, and we'll book him in for another day. So yes, so I'll let Steve say his goodbye.
Well, thank you very much, Benny. It's good to see you after a couple of weeks, and
yeah.
Hope you get back on the men's soon. After the
fine, I'm back at work tomorrow.
And if you don't speak to me before, happy birthday, Benny, for Wednesday.
Thank you.
Make sure you'll pop in Wednesday to the UK Liquid Mixing Show and wish him happy birthday. And thanks everybody in chat that's joined us tonight. Always a giggle, always a good conversations we have in there. And don't forget you can join me tomorrow night on the Laid Back Vape Show. Just me and Josh tomorrow night because it's Ian's other half's birthday. And we have got Mick from the Late Night Vape Show joining us. So that should be good. We can check out his stand, see if he'll show us his white bits.
Ooh, misses.
That's it. And then, like I said, we'll see you next Sunday. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody joining us in chat. It's been absolutely fantastic. It keeps everybody going when everybody's chatting. So thank you very much. Thank you very much to Steve for being on the show. As always, it's a much of a pleasure for being talking to you. And it's been 2 weeks I ain't seen you. So thank you very much for coming up. And I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better than you was. And I hope everything pans out. Yes, you can see us on Wednesday night. I will be my birthday. No special plan, but it is my birthday. If you want to come along and wish me a happy 50th birthday, you're more than welcome to. Do go check Steve out tomorrow night on the Laid Back Vape Show with Mickey Biggie on. And is Ian on? Ian's not on, is he?
No, it's his better half's birthday, so he's not on tomorrow.
Right, so he's not on either, so yes. So, no problem, Couch. Right, we will see you next week, same time, same place. Good night.
Really
I've got to find an outro. Keep waving. I've got to find an outro.
Find a way, boy.